has died also. Mentally done with this show. I'm exhausted. Hey, it's Karen. Welcome to my second channel where my only hope is still to make you smile. We do react things a little different here. It gets weird, it gets loud, but most of all we have a lot of fun. So please, we are 90 followers away from our goal. So click on the subscribe button. The goal is 500 subscribers. SNOWDROP is coming to an end pretty soon, so only subscribe if you're gonna watch my other vlogs and my other content. Like, genuinely, don't subscribe if you're not gonna watch anything else. But that being said, episode 10 is out and we are reviewing that. I've got notes. I might do this a little different because I do want to address the characters and everything a little bit more, and less of like the scenes and everything. So instead of going intro, what I expected versus what happened, I'm gonna say intro, character recap or character development, and then just that's all gonna be mixed in with the storyline, and then review. How does that feel? That feels good. We'll experiment with that for these next 2 episodes, and you guys will tell me what you think. Let's get started. Let's talk about the characters. So, before I start, because I've been seeing a lot of these comments, you guys know for the past couple of episodes I have been really annoyed with a few characters. One being Suho, for being extremely trusting and extremely naive over and over and over again and continually being betrayed. Listen, I'm still frustrated at him. I'm still frustrated. The thing is, what people need to understand is my frustration doesn't come with dislike. I like him, that's why I get frustrated when he makes decisions that get him in trouble, because I want him safe and I want him out. And here's the thing with Suho, he is going through a lot, you know. His dad put him in there, so he has to kind of trust that he's supposed to come out alive, because why would your own dad kind of screw you over? So he's battling a lot of internal battles. He's battling being in love with Jung, he's battling taking care, making sure that nobody dies. He's battling making sure that his comrades are safe. So he's trying to make the best decisions, yes, but they are very frustrating all the time for me. So I do like him. He frustrates me so much with these actions. And then we've got Jung. She also frustrates me. I get it. Before we start, if you are a Blink, you need to understand I'm a huge Blink too, but there's a huge difference between Jisoo and Jung. I don't know Jisoo when I'm watching SNOWDROP, so I'm allowed to feel frustrated at the character Jung. It is in no way a reflection of Jisoo. Just want to put it out there. Jung, again, similar to Suho, very, very frustrating. Again, I get it. If I was in her position, I'd probably feel all those same feelings, and I'd probably do some reckless stuff too, because she's in a position where she feels, like you guys were saying, she feels she's responsible for all of this. She's in love with a northern spy and she hates herself for it, low-key, you know, and she's scared. She's young, she's scared, she doesn't know what's gonna happen, she's scared for others. She's probably got a lot of mixed feelings more and more about the dad and what's going on as things go, you know. And she's also got mixed feelings about not wanting Suho to die. And it's just a lot going on. She just wants to save everybody. She wants to get out of the situation. And then let's not forget that her brother is getting buried, and she kind of is going through that too. With just going through that on its own is a lot. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally get it. But again, because I want these people safe, I want these people alive, it's very frustrating when they make decisions that put them back in danger. So that's what I mean when I say, oh, they're so annoying, they're so dumb. Because I'm like, oh, I just want you to be out and be safe. And then, Bunok. I'm starting to really like her. You guys remember early episodes? She was just annoying, she's this snitch and everything like that. But her background and like, you know, her struggles and just her just trying to fit in, and like she genuinely feels like Miss P's not on her side, which we both know that that's not the case. she feels like all the students look down on her. She's had a rough past and everything like that. And so that being said, her actions are fully justified. You know, she feels like everybody here has somebody looking out for them except her. So when you're put in that position, you kind of have to look out for yourself and be selfish and say, if I don't look out for myself, who is? It's not like there's anybody out there, my parents, waiting and hoping that I stay alive and everything like that. Nobody cares. I need to make sure I'm here for myself and I figure it out. Otherwise, I'm dead. So it totally makes sense. Comrade Joe. I love Comrade Joe. I've grown to love him so much. I thought he was the emotional one, but I feel like I wish he was the leader. Like, he's adorable and he's got his head on straight and he's actually pretty calm for the things that are happening around him, and he just has to keep his cool. Like, if I was him, I would have shot some people. Like, I would have lost my marbles like long ago. Like, the frustration that I feel from just like also being kept in the dark. Like, he doesn't know what's happening half the time and things are changing, like, and he's so calm. So I really respect him. Dr. Kang, again, I like her. I like her a lot. She's a little naive though. We're getting to the point where she's starting to get a little naive, but then I get it too. Like, the severity of her case, you know, her identity being threatened to be revealed is not, it's not a small deal. So it makes sense that she has to trust the northern government, because she's like, they wouldn't send me out there to reveal my identity that I've hid for 10 plus years or 15 years, I forgot how many years that is, for something small. Like, that would ruin their whole mission, so I trust them, kind of thing. So I get it, you know. Yeah, but you know who I hate and who I wouldn't mind him getting shot is Gangmu. Shoot him, I don't care. I don't like the guy. He causes too much trouble. He's like reckless. Just shoot him. I don't care. I don't care. Just give him a little shot on the arm, just so he gets a little disciplined and he has a little order in his brain. Like, just shoot him. You don't have to kill him. Just give him a shot to just simmer him down. You know what I'm saying? Miss P, I love the lady. She's just trying to protect her students. She's forced into, you know, helping the ANSP. The torture she goes through and everything like that is hard. So I've got nothing bad to say about Miss P, to be honest, at all. I'm not frustrated at her actions. She's doing everything that she's supposed to do. So those are some of the highlights about the characters. Tell me if you guys think, what you guys think about the characters. Right now, my top 3 characters are definitely Comrade Joe, Miss P, Dr. Kang. Those are my 3. Suho and Youngro, I love their love story, but their actions right now are not it for me. I love their love story and I know what's coming next episode and I can't wait for that. I'm gonna rate that a beautiful 10, I'm telling you guys right now. But anyway, guys, the bomb was blowing up at 2 different places. It didn't kill anybody, thank the Lord. So the 13 Virgins mystery continues. We don't know how that's gonna work out still. Nobody died from here, right? Which is good. I was happy about that. And then Bunok was caught by the stairs. Again, I'm loving the little slight love story that's forming between Comrade Jo and Bunok. I feel like she really deserves somebody. She really deserves somebody who's gotta be looking out for her. And I feel like Comrade Jo deserves his own little love story too. Like, I love him so much. He's such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. What a cool guy. I like him. But also they confirmed that nobody will be released. That's why I like Dr. Khan kind of thing, where she's like setting the law. She's like, this is how it's gonna work. And I loved that strategy because it's kind of showing the South that, you know, if you don't play fair and you think you can just always bulldoze the situation, that's not gonna be the case. Okay, so there's a new guy now who's doing drugs that the photographer falls into, and you know he's taking photos of this guy, and he's obviously the son of some powerful guy, and I'm trying to figure out who is this guy and why such a late addition to his like character. Like, why are they adding him all of a sudden? And that's something that had me curious. He's somebody's powerful son, and clearly that other guy who was who's like the lapdog for the ANSP is the one who was helping keep him, you know, like a secret, or like keep his drug addiction a secret, which means, and the female agent too. So what's his deal? Like, that's something that I'm starting to get questions about. They want to kill Suho. It's confirmed. Everybody knows that guy's the target. And so Young-ro is now getting up. They're saying like, let's set him up in a sense. But Suho, this is where now I'm like, okay, thank God, he's doing something smart. He's not putting himself at risk. I thought he was just gonna show up with that, and I'm like, oh my God, this is not gonna end well. And I saw Comrade Joe walking at the back. I'm like, if they kill my boy, I'm gonna throw hands. I'm gonna throw hands if Comrade Joe dies. Even Young Chul. Oh my God, I love Young Chul so much. I don't know, I never mentioned him. That is the most positive, most cutest guy ever. I love him so much. He can't hear shit. He's been injured. He's gone through so much. He just watches everything happen. But he's just such a positive guy. His ears are like blasted, but he's just like, I'm good. I'll do whatever you want me to do, boss. And I'm like, protect him at all costs. Like, if he died, I would have cried real tears. So anyway, Young-ro pulls another stunt while she's at the window, and she's about to, like, she says like, oh, save us, blah blah blah. And now, you know, Suho's just begging, like, please don't put me in a situation again where I have to protect you, or put me in a situation, like, just listen to what I say, girl. Like, please, like, how many times do I have to prove to you that I'm on your side? Like, and then she does it again. She pulls another stunt. Now this poor man has to pull her aside because he knows that Comrade Joe is going to shoot her. And now he saves her, which is kind of cute. That was cute. And he gets shot. This guy's just, and I'm like, see, you keep putting my boy in this situation. Get a little bit more of the backdrop of Dr. Kang, because she realizes he's injured, and you know, it kind of shows the backdrop of like how the backstory, a little bit of them on a mission. And I'm also a little bit like sad for Dr. Kang having to see Young-ro and Suho. Like, that's gonna sting. Like, that's gonna really sting, and woo. And you can see, like, again, a little bit of those actions, like we said earlier on, was gonna stem from jealousy. Like, of course she's being smart by saying, like, if she tries to reveal my identity, kill her with no hesitation. But also, girl, you know, you're a little jealous. You know, a little bit of that is fueled by the jealousy of that. So it was hard to watch. But also, there was another iconic scene, I don't know if it was in this episode or the previous episode, my memory's horrible, where the Young-ro throws the necklace out. That was kind of painful to watch. Or like, oh, you see, another thing that I was talking about, like, this is gonna get like personal. When the doctor slapped Young-ro, that was personal. That was, obviously it's a slap, but that was personal. I mean, I get it too, like, she's annoyed that, like, this little girl is causing so much trouble. Like, they were so close to getting out. She's causing so much trouble. Obviously, she's probably slapping her a little bit because she's annoyed at that. But she's also, I feel, low-key slapping her because he took my man. You know? So, it also made me a little sad for that. Like, yes, slap her for being, like, annoying and ruining plans. But it kind of hurt my feelings that she was being slapped for being in love. Like, she's a kid, you know what I'm saying? So this thing just gives me so much stress and so many mixed emotions about everybody that it's really mentally exhausting. I'm not even gonna, like, I'm mentally done with this show. I'm exhausted. Like, oh my God. I just think Gungwoo deserves to die. Please, like, controversial, I don't give up. Gangwoo deserves to die. Nobody deserves to die. But like in the show, you know what I'm saying? Like kill him. I don't give it. I really wouldn't be hurt. Like if they show who has died also. Why are people dying? People die in these shows, but nobody has died, which is kind of pissing me off. Like I don't condone death in shows. It hurts my feelings, but also like it's getting to a point where you're just like, oh, you're not gonna kill anybody. Every time there's a gun pointed at somebody's head, you're like, you're not gonna die. Obviously, nobody's gonna get killed. But I feel like somebody needs to die for things to get crazy. If this show ends without people dying, the guns were for what? A joke? Come on. Come on! Like scare people. Get people thinking, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this was huge. This was huge. Bunok was now, because she was caught, she was forced to work for the North. I don't know how I felt about this one because again, it puts my girl in a tough situation where she's gonna be screwed over at the end of all this because she's already like basically an orphan. She's not, but she's already basically an orphan where she kind of like everything is against her. Now you're putting a tag of her being a northern spy, and that's that story about her sister. This kid breaks my heart. Like honestly, I just want the best for her. Like let her be rich and find a hot, beautiful, caring man after this. Let her and Comrade go sail into the sunset with a lot of money and just be after this. Like that's the happy ending I'm invested in right now. But I did kind of like how she came with a new look. You check, she was like, alright guys, who's the new baddest bee in the house? Who's the boss? I kind of wanted that for her. I'm like, for once in her life, let her feel like she's the boss. I don't know, I'm really getting attached to Bunok. My girl, I just want to give her a hug. You know what I'm saying? But we also got finally a bigger backstory to Miss P, like the her being threatened. Now I don't like the guy. The guy who I said was really funny, I don't like him anymore. The journalist NCP guy, ugh. How could he do that to Miss P? You know what I'm saying? Like, God, I also want to just give Miss P such a hug. I do. Anyway, the end of this episode led to a preview where it looked like these two were gonna kiss. So I'm already excited to watch that. And yeah, I really like this episode. I would give it a 8.5. There was a lot of action. 8.7. There was a lot of action. I'm only giving it the 0.7 because it's leading to episode 11, which looks like there's gonna be a kiss, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I didn't really pause much because I took a comprehensive amount of notes. Like I literally sit now with my phone and I'm like, write this down. Because I was like, I want to make these reviews smoother. So tell me what you guys think about first me talking about the characters, the character development, and then the stories. Because I feel like that's a little bit more sensical. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please watch my other videos. Like at this point, I'm kind of tired of asking. I love you guys so much. Mwah! For you, but risky.